So I'm going to continue with the floor. What I'm going to do, you see the overhang here. I'm just going to cut this to size so that that can slide in and fit in, and then I'll get that side all screwed in, ready to go. Then the base will be completely done, and then I'll start doing some structural work for the walls, and I'm hoping by the end of the week I can at least get the walls up, maybe the roof, and then the following week the kids go back to school, and then I'll have plenty of time to get back here and get a lot more work done, so I can leave about an hour or so earlier than normal and just get a lot more done. But yeah, it's coming along great here so far, and I just can't wait to keep going. So you can tell I'm back in the blind, or can you? Big changes. I got the addition up. I'm not going to say done, but it's up, and few minor things to do yet, but it has drastically changed in here, drastically. Got the wood stove hooked up, it's going, and even with a few holes that I still have, because this is an area where a window is going to be put in possibly tomorrow. The window's back in the shop. What I'm going to do is I'm going to frame it in the shop with all the proper tools, and I'm going to bring it back and mount the frame in, then the windows pop right in. And so we're going to have a shooting window directly in front of us, and then one to the left side of us where the door used to be is going to be a nice big window there. But I'm going to move it up closer so that this whole corner, this whole side of the blind is going to be basically a shooting window. Behind me here to the west, there's a lot of trees and stuff like that, so it's very hard to even shoot. We do have a window here right behind me, so we can at least look and see, but not really a shooting area over that way. Plus, if anyone happened to be coming back here and not notifying us, I don't want to accidentally shoot someone either. So to the east of us, we have a huge area over here. I'll show you in a minute where we can shoot, and a deer has been taken just off to the edge of the trail this way. So that's why the window is going to go here. I'm debating on doing a few windows, or at least one window at the back here somewhere besides the door, because it is much darker back there, and putting a blind up. So if we're back here and just kind of hanging out, not because the beginning of hunting season, I like to sit back here, not so much to shoot, but I like to see the activity and see what bucks are coming in and start taking note of who's coming in. And so it'd be nice to have some light back here, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know, maybe. But I'll flip the camera around and I'll take you for a little bit of a tour. Just don't mind the mess. This blind is completely full of tools and not done yet, not even close yet. So, well, I'm about halfway. So this is where I'm sitting now, facing right towards where the bait pile is going to be. In there, we're actually going to have one over here and one over here, so that when the deer and that come in, they're not going to be fighting over one bait pile. There's going to be two different little bait piles compared to what we've had, and hopefully that will allow us to also have equal opportunity of shooting. So off to the east side, this is where the door used to be, and down about this far here is where the window is going to go. But as you can see, my trail goes back into there, and the trail's right here where we drive through. And when deer come up through here all the time, and they come through the bush here, and they also come through the bush into here to this trail, and then come through. So a perfect area over here for shooting. That's why a window is going to go here. This other side over here, it's hard to shoot anything out that window, but it's nice to look and see because the trail over there, you can see them coming up the trail. So I got the ends here. I still got to trim off and add pieces on either side here. And here's the old blind rafters, I guess you'd call them. And I got a header board up here, 3 2x4s on braces there. These here are actually I'm gonna redo these so that they attach up to there, and then I can cut these here right down to here. So new roof, all recycled material. I got the vent and everything for the wood stove, but I got to get some more material and close that in better. There is the back side here, as you can tell right there. I had to trim some boards and I hit the plastic, but that's not a massive deal. It is leaking a little bit right now, but when I put the roofing tin on, all that will be covered up and nothing will leak anyway. And then here's behind the blind into the bush. A lot of deer like to bed down in there, and so we can drive up in behind the trees so that deer don't see the four-wheelers, and then we drive right on through to the other side. So that's the blind so far. I'm at least kinda dried in. So that's what I've been up to for the last couple days. I just been so busy going back and forth to the farm, getting materials, coming back, working, and trying to get as much done as I can, as quick as I can, without messing too much up. So I haven't really been able to film too much. I got some when I started, but I just feel like if I filmed it and I'm not doing stuff properly, like, you know, contractors or what other people would do, I'd probably take some heat for it. So that's why I don't film all that much. I just don't want to get ridiculed. But I'll definitely gonna do, I'm hoping on the weekend, maybe beginning of next week when the kids go back to school, I'm gonna bring a roll or two of the insulation back here and get some insulation put in.